Welcome to Fuck Around and Find Out. How you guys doing today? All right, let's get to the nitty gritty. All right, I got something to say to you guys. This is a spiritual public service announcement, and the spirit is. I'm just gonna say what they have to say because they just done. Okay, this announcement is warranted to all who use spells, love spells, to be specific. Love spells is not real love. When you know you're in love with someone, it's love. It's not infatuation. Okay. It's not the season, flavor of the season. Okay. When you love someone, you love someone. Okay. It comes from the heart, deep. You feel it, they feel it, you feel the connection, you feel the pull, you feel the electric current between you and the other person, and you know it. You found your one. Not hit and quit it. No, not saying that. I'm saying true love. Now, they're also saying it's mind blowing that when a person say they're not into you, you got to accept it. Now, if they are persistent and meeting that certain person, then that's a little bit of a fatal attractionist energy. And we ain't going there. We also movie. Okay, so now I need to get myself adjusted here because it's a lot. We need to go in depth with this topic because there's a lot of people out there thinking that putting a picture, their essence in a jar or doing whatever and then expect miracles to happen when that is not true love. It's not even superficial, it's just downright fake and phony when you do with spells. To have someone latched on. And then when the spell wears off, then you'll see the true person. Now, there are a lot of things out there on YouTube that showed when people fuck around and find out and do love spells and they backfire, or things go wrong and now you get tired of the person and then you don't want that person anymore. It's not like that. So, spirits that are here that want to say this to you, don't fuck around and find out. Let that go. If you are into the person and they are into you and you two go and do the thing that you got to do, naturally, it's all good. But if you're going to go and take their picture and you already been with the person and now you got essence from them, their hair, or I ain't getting too graphic, but anything from your body they put in a jar and they try to sweeten it and do this and it's a okay. But anyway, that's not love. When you're in love with someone, it's natural. And love is energy. And they are saying when you fuck around and find out and doing something that's artificial, then that's it. It's artificial. It's not real. So they want me to convey that message and let you know that when that spell is done and the person finds out, just have that crow sandwich with no barbecue sauce, no onion, just dry. Not even a piece of bread with it. It's just dry. You just having that crow, okay? Because you did this. And knowing that the person did not want this type of relationship. Now, when you force someone into a relationship, things don't go well. So, they wanted me to give you this spiritual public announcement and let y'all know. Quit while you're ahead. When you're in love, you're in love. Be in that energy. Don't get a jar, put some honey and this and that, the person's picture, their hair, and God only knows what else you put in. Don't do it because it's not going to work out good for you. You may get a little sensation, but after that sensation and that spell goes off, don't look good. Now, if you were that desperate to steal somebody's money to put into a spell, not going to work out even better because that person can go get a reading and figure it out. And then you're out of a home, you're out of a business, you're out of everything. You're done. So let's just jump in now for the cards and see what else they want to say. Getting hot in here. It's cold today. So let's jump into the tarot. Let's see. First card up. Page of Swords. Now, they said turn it the other way. Now, in this way, they're saying that whoever wants the stuff is silly. They're naive. They are desperate. You don't need that in a relationship. Next card up. You want someone that's going to work with you. Okay? The energy is reciprocal. You guys are working together, building something. Okay? You're crafting things together on the same energy. Not when you're in a spell and you're thinking you're going to have that type of dynamic. Not going to have it. Next card up, because once that spell is over, that person is out, gone, adios, 86, see ya, deuces, exit stage left. They're out. And then you're leaving a bad taste in their mouth because they can't trust you anymore. All right? They're ready to go. Basically, when they find out everything that you have done behind their back, they are gone. So, next card up, Queen of Swords. Now, again, they told me to turn it upside down. Whoever they think is smarter than the average bear, you're not. Because they see you. Okay? You could have the sharpest tongue, throwing anything out there so that you can make them feel small. And you're demanding to keep something going where there's totally nothing there. Spirit said, no. Whoever is this female, let them go. Okay, next card up. Why? Because you need to find something that is in a fruitful, growing, conducive type of energy. You want someone that's going to be there for you no matter what. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to put things out there that you want to hear or using things that they know that can hurt you. You don't want that. You want somebody that's going to give you that same type of energy that's going to grow into something beautiful. Okay. That they could put in the time, they put in the effort within that relationship, and is going to grow into something beautiful and positive. Now, if you're not in that, then time for you to let that go. Why? Okay. Two messages. First message, the person that you're going to be with that's going to give you that reciprocating energy equal balance, then you will have the rewards. Now, the other message, person that's not, you won't get this. You won't get this. Okay? Changes in finances, changes in the dynamic, everything is unstable. So, using this card, that person who I'm talking to, and especially if you are in business with this person, unexpected change is going to happen. Okay, moving right along. Going to the kipper. Ancestors are around. Okay? And they're saying, we're not playing. We're telling you straight up. You're not happy in a relationship. You're miserable. You got this fake, phony, snarky, snappy, dusty person in your life that don't have the same kind of energy you're putting in. Time for you to go. Okay? They're not in that occupation. Find someone that's in the same occupation or is doing the same thing. Okay? That person that's with you, they're not in the occupation. The person that you need to be with is in the same occupation as you. And you're going to be on the right pathway with the new person that's giving you the same energy. All right, one more card. And that person, the new person, is a privileged lady. All right, now, I haven't used these in a while, so we're going to use the oracle. Let's see. Trust in the messages that you're receiving at this time. Yes, here's the misery. But however, see that light? That's your light. You're going towards the light. You may be feeling like this, but that light is steering you in the right direction. That is your pathway. And you have to trust. Okay? Trust the process, trust your ancestors, trust the spiritual public service announcements. Okay. Why? Person that's around you is jealous. Jealous of what you are doing. Jealous that you don't feel the way they do for you. They have to do a spell. Okay? That spell that they probably did is breaking up. Because why? You're not paying them any attention. You don't want to be around them. Okay? Remember, spells don't last. Love lasts. And they're jealous because they know who you love. And they know who the privileged lady is. Okay. Transmute. Okay? That's them. They're the snake. So we have to transmute that energy that snake threw at you because she's not your season or he, and you need to do this for your health because right now you are just downright miserable and they don't want you to be in this energy no longer. All right, let's get a couple from my other oracle, my beloved, and then I'm going to wrap it up so you guys can have that wonderful weekend. All right. Now, you're not in a genuine relationship. The genuine relationship is how you feel about that privileged lady, the one that made you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. That's genuine. That's love. Okay? Next card up. You got a soul contract with that person that made you feel all nice and fuzzy and alive and everything else. Okay? Soul contract. Now, if you did something to this person, forgive. You're forgiven. And forgive what has to be done. You're not going to forgive the person that did the spell work. You're not going to forgive them. That's over and done because they truly broke your trust and your feeling in this dynamic. Okay? And They will project. Look what I've done for you. I gave you all this time and energy and idea and yada. Turn off the ears, pick yourself up, walk out that door, go for a nice walk to clear your head. And when you come back, ignore them. Don't even say nothing. Because why? They're giving you lies. And then they're going to put on the dramatic soap opera crying tears. And then you're just sitting there like, are you done yet? Okay, good. I'm out. You go get yourself a hamburger and fries and something to drink and eat outside and do what you got to do and come back home and then just go to sleep because you're not going to deal with this energy. You're done. Okay? You're just done. Because the trust is broken, the connection is broken, and spirit is saying keep it that way and keep it moving. On that note, have a wonderful weekend. Take care. We might be getting another snow thingy here. I mean, it's going to be bad than the last time. So I need to go out and get things going so I can prepare myself for this weekend because it's going to be a doozy. So, with that being said, have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves. And also, I know this is not part of fuck around and find out, but I have to say this. Different tone. For those who are going through the anger and the feeling of betrayal of what's going on in the events of the world, say a prayer for those who are going through it right now, especially for the victims who were, I can't say the word because I don't want to get dinged, but you know, Nicole, Alex, we pray for you guys. You're in our thoughts. And what happened to you will not be in vain because people are going to talk about it. And just do it the right way, guys. All right. It's too much out here. We gotta let the temperature come down a little bit. And Spirit is saying, bring that temperature out when it's voting time. That's when you make your statement. Yes, do the protest. However, don't have another victim because of what's going on. Okay? Play it smart. So, with that being said, again, we send our love and prayers and thoughts, and you got this. Remember, November. All right, guys. Bye bye.